Have you ever caught yourself thinking, maybe I'm not as smart as everyone thinks I am? That you just happen to end up where you are by pure luck, and sooner or later, you'll be exposed. That people are overestimating you, and if they find out the truth, everything will change. If so, congratulations, you've met imposter syndrome. If you watch this video to the end, you won't just learn what it is. You'll understand why your brain creates this feeling, how it was built over years, and how to stop letting it run your life. Imposter syndrome isn't just a lack of confidence. It's a systemic error in self-perception where your brain stops linking your actions to your identity. Normally, it works like this. You act, you get a result. Your brain logs it. You build confidence. With imposter syndrome, that chain is broken. You get the result, but your brain says that wasn't you. It was luck. It was easy. Anyone could have done it. The paradox is, the more you achieve, the stronger the feeling of being a fraud grows. Even when others see your skills, you doubt them internally. And this feeling can haunt you for a lifetime. These aren't just random thoughts. It's an automatic system of filter that processes every event through the question, am I enough? For example, you finish a complex project that was actually quite easy. You get a compliment. They're just being polite. You get a result. I just got lucky. You make a mistake. I knew it. I'm a failure. I'm not good enough. Your brain chooses to believe in your inadequacy, even when the facts say otherwise. This isn't a conscious lie. It's a habit built over years. Why is this happening? 1. Early experience, criticism, comparison, or conditional praise create a blueprint. To be worthy, I must be perfect. Every mistake feels like a threat to your value. 2. Love through achievement. If affection depended on your success, you learned that only the perfect version of you is valuable. 3. Perfectionism. Setting standards that are impossible to maintain constantly leads to the conclusion, I am not good enough. 4. Social comparison. We see other people's highlight reels, but not their behind the scenes. Comparing yourself to idealized images on social media fuels the sense of unworthiness. 5. Cognitive distortions. Attribution error. Success equals luck. Failure equals me. Black and white thinking. If it's not perfect, it's a failure, and catastrophizing. 6. Self-sabotage. We start acting unsure to confirm the inner feeling. We procrastinate and hide from opportunities, effectively validating the cycle. 7. Cultural context. In many societies, success is an obligation, yet standing out is discouraged. This tightens the internal filter of doubt. This affects every part of your life. Career. You pass on big projects and stay average. Growth. You're afraid to ask questions, so your learning stalls. Relationships. You don't show your true self, building connections on shaky ground. You adapt to your fears. You end up living not at the level of your potential, but at the level of your insecurities. The most important thing to realize, it's not that you aren't good enough. It's that you have a habit of thinking you aren't. A habit is built through environment and repetition, which means it can be changed. But first, you must stop automatically believing your thoughts and start recording the facts. 1. Action over feeling. Don't wait for confidence. Act first. The feeling follows. 2. Catch the diminishing. When your brain says, I just got lucky, stop. Say, no, that was hard and I handled it. 3. Separate feelings from facts. Feeling like an imposter is a sensation, not a reality. 4. Honest comparison. Compare your journey to your past, not your inside to someone else's outside. 5. Small wins. Document even minor achievements to rewrite your internal narrative daily. 6. Embrace imperfection. Growth happens through mistakes. Let go of the perfect mirage. 7. Intentional bravery. Ask yourself, what would I do if I were okay with being unsure? Then do it. 8. Talk about it. Speaking with mentors or peers reveals that everyone shares these doubts. You aren't alone if you stopped believing the thought, I'm not good enough. What would you do? What risks would you take? What decisions would you make right now? Maybe you aren't an imposter. Maybe you've just spent too much time looking at yourself through a distorted mirror of fear. You can rebuild that filter. You can act with intention. You can stop letting your brain sabotage your life. And that shift is where your true freedom begins. Be honest in the comments. At what moment did you feel like an imposter the most? And what is one thing you're going to do to stop letting that feeling hold you back?